What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Taville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Tyson Fury looks in unbelievable shape for the Anthony Joshua fight, as Eddie Hearn insists that Wembley is still a possible venue. Okay, Tyson Fury looks in unbelievable shape for his proposed heavyweight unification against Anthony Joshua. The WBC and the Ring Magazine heavyweight kingpin has not fought since his dominant victory over Deontay Wilder of last year. Fury has one belt. Anthony Joshua has three. The winner will leave with all four. Eddie Hearn confirmed earlier this month that contracts have been signed for both fighters for a two-fight deal for a lot of money. Yet there is no confirmation on either date or venue for the first meeting, and it seems though Saudi Arabia is the front runner. Although the Matchroom boxer-in-chief told Talk Sports that Wembley is also a possibility, Fury is doing all that he can to ensure he stays ready for when the time comes and he can get his hands on Joshua. Taking to Instagram to model off his latest merchandise, his body, the Gypsy King displayed a far leaner physique than when he went for a freezing dip in Morecambe Bay 6 weeks ago. As you guys can see, the difference in how Tyson Fury looks now versus how he looked supposedly then. Okay. And I say supposedly, I'll get to in a minute, but let me finish this off. Although Hearn's announcement brought renewed optimism to fans that the biggest fight of the generation could be signed, John Fury was quick to remind everyone that there is a long way to go. And of course, he said we need to get Tyson Fury fighting with or without Anthony Joshua. And, you know, they've signed, but they've signed nothing in my eyes. They've got no date, no venue, no nothing. Okay, counterpunch that real quick. They got something. They got their name on the dotted line. Okay, so that's something. You can't call it nothing. Because him saying there's not nothing, John Fury, and I didn't really talk about this earlier because I reported this. That means that's just showing negativity. And we don't need any of that talking about a fight this big. This ain't like Maypac that took 5 to 6 years to happen. It ain't that bad. Okay? This is the right time, the right place. Well, it might not even be the right time because of the corona, but then the opportunity with both guys being champions. You know, I think this is probably the only time that it could possibly be made for this lineup to be done the way it's hopefully going to happen. Now, but that's John Fury. Now, back to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury looks a lot different. And look, again, the same thing I said about Billy Joe Saunders, I'm saying about Tyson Fury. Mind games. Supposedly, he looked that way 6 weeks ago. And I'm going to tell you why. Look, if you look at this picture here with Tyson Fury coming out of that water, okay, you look at him. Yeah, he looks flabby. You know, he's always been bad built. Yeah, you see the love handles and stuff like that. But like, is he necessarily 400 pounds? No, not even in that picture. You know, and then you got to ask yourself, how long will it take if that is that time, if that was actually 6 weeks ago, because that could have been longer. It could have been. Okay, it could have been long. It could have been longer ago. Who knows? But 6 weeks, I imagine he can shred down with training. And it also tells you, oh, I've been drinking 10 to 12 lager beers a day. That's bullshit. You know, like I told you guys, don't believe everything that Tyson Fury throws at you, because a lot of times he loves to throw curveballs because he wants to be on the edge. He wants to be on that upward slope. He wants people to think that, hey, something's wrong with him. He has some type of tribulation that he's going through that might stand in the way of him doing well. He needs that, I feel, mentally. He needs that shit because if he didn't have it, and I think what it was, he was looking at how people were talking about him, like Teddy Atlas and a lot of these guys that say that he's just going to beat Joshua. I don't think he necessarily likes that. I don't think he appreciates that. Why? Because he's the guy that comes to the other country, that fights you in your backyard. He's that guy that is always the underdog. And I don't think I don't think this is his cup of tea to be the underdog. I mean, sorry, to be not to be the underdog. Okay. I think what he's doing is he's making a reality for himself that'll give people a false sense of some type of struggle that he's going through. Okay. That's what he's done. Look at the Klitschko fight. Look at the Wilder fight with my ankle swollen. Okay. And then even when he would those pictures that supposedly been leaked out, right? That was from a long time ago. Okay, so what makes this picture right here any different? You see what I'm saying? So for all we know, he was giving us a bunch of bullshit. That's what he was doing. That's what he does. Okay, him, Billy Joe, those guys will be in hell of a shape or a lot better than they've come on. They're tricking everybody. You know what I'm saying? They want to play possum. They want to play like, hey, I'm hurt. This is wrong. That's wrong. Hey, I need this. And the whole time they're training like the Dickens. Yeah, I'm getting drunk off my ass, drinking Guinness and Proper 12 and all that shit. Yeah, you didn't see him drink nothing. And even if you did one beer, what is that going to really do? That's just to try to make it more believable, right? That he is doing that just because he says so. You can't believe everything Tyson Fury says. Tyson Fury will tell he's saying that for a reason, because he wants people to look at him, not the guy that's subject to win. Okay, he doesn't want to be the favorite. He wants to be the underdog. And that's how you get shit done, by making people think that, hey, you know what? Tyson Fury fell off. Tyson Fury's fat. Tyson Fury's not training. Tyson Fury's went back drinking. Tyson Fury is in a bad place. You know what I mean? And then it doesn't make John Fury no better. What do we have? We have nothing. We have no date. We have no venue. We have nothing. That type of shit. So then you hear that going and you're thinking, oh, well, shit. Team Fury, man, you guys are really fucking up over there. You guys really ain't got it together. So I don't even know what to say. But this is what we see. Tyson Fury looking in great shape. Shit, he looked better than he did in 19. Look at this picture. He looked better than he did in 2019. He looks like when he modeled for that commercial. He looked like Hitman. He was modeling in the GQ magazine. He looks like that. The only difference is he got a goatee and mustache now. That's the only damn difference. But he's around that same size. Okay, so this is what we have in Tyson Fury. This is the same type of shit I was telling you guys about. And so don't be surprised if you hear anything else. He wanted people to make him think, or make you think, that he's that guy that has some type of problem or went back to drugs. Ain't nothing wrong with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury looks great, and I can't wait for this venue to be established. You guys tell me what you think of Tyson Fury's unbelievable new look. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.